Alright, hello everyone. Can you hear me clearly? How's the audio? How's that? Is that obvious enough? Sounds good. Welcome to you, Cinder, Kufanon, Boo, hi all. Hope you're all doing well. We are just setting up right now. Oh, whoops, I'm in the wrong place. I need to be in spectator. Oops. Although we're not starting just yet. We're just making sure everyone's... Okay, so who hasn't checked in? A fair amount of people. That's okay. We've still got 14 minutes, I believe. I need a refresh to see this again. I thought they update. Oh, maybe they don't. I forget. Oh my gosh. Okay, the encoding lag is gonna kick in a little bit. Ugh, that kinda sucks though, because more stream delay. I wonder how delayed everything's gonna be. We'll see. How's it going? Pretty good, pretty good. Oscar, welcome. Lecturer, heyo. Welcome, welcome. How is everybody doing tonight? Or today? It's mostly today for people, I'm pretty sure. T-Wind, hello, welcome. Monthlies. Monthlies hype. It's always exciting getting to see everyone get together to play matches with each other. It makes me really happy. Good enough so you could be watching my matches. Honestly, Boo, didn't you do really well in the intermediate bracket last time anyway? If you do well again, I think it's worth going up to advanced. Doing alright. Just woke up and now I'm chilling. Awesome stuff. Hey Snywart, nervous? I believe in you. You got this, 100%. I got you into this, I'm gonna help you out of it. Or help you in it, I guess, too. It's okay. Everything's gonna work out. The day that messes with your sleep schedule. Except, because it's been the holidays, it hasn't. Like, I'm usually up at this time streaming anyway. Well, not necessarily all the time, but every now and then it's been this way anyway, so thankfully it's not so bad. When uni kicks in again and stuff, yeah, it's gonna be awkward. But for now, at least, I haven't even napped. Usually I nap beforehand. But we'll be fine. Again, up to you, Boo. Just depends on what you want to do. Think about it if I don't die hard here. Sounds good. Have a capture card that's supposed to be arriving today. I knew it. So exciting. Hopefully the setup goes well for you. Hope that I registered correctly. I don't know why it says Snowot twice for no name. Let me see. It just says Snowot lose one here for me. Maybe it's distinguishing between username and display name? Maybe. How do I check in? If you go to the event page, you can, instead of sign up, there will be check in. That's fair, Electro. I would be excited too. Yay, Polar plays. Hello there. Okay, actually, I'm gonna add some more commands because I'm so good at this and I know what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to add this one slash exclamation commands add. So this one will be called intermediate or int. Boom. So now if we do, yes, it worked. Hold on, let me edit my text. Okay, so you should be able to access your brackets now, like this. Is this gonna be too small? It's okay, we can leave it there for now. Everything's dodgy on my streams all the time anyway. This is just my life. Or maybe I can... Hold on. Boom. Ta-da! Oh, hold on. The advanced one isn't done yet. Let me get that one out. I was just about to add that. Oh my gosh, I'm so good at this. Add. There we go. Awesome. Let's check through chat again. Joined so late it did in automatically. Epic. Hey, Reshiram. Hello, welcome. How's it going, everyone? Good for me. At least my IGN is there. Yeah, there you go. That's what's going on then. Yeah, hello, Nate. Welcome. Alright, looks like everything is working. I'm so happy. I'm happy. Alright, so you guys can check your brackets on the fly now. Very epic. Who needs to check in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 to check in here. How many here? 1, 2, 2 to check in here. Okay, not bad, not bad. Pretty good. Pretty good turnout so far. Very nice, Boot. I do see the tick next to yours. Alright, so S2 is doing all the stuff for beginner and intermediate. Oh, big thanks. I'll focus on my part in the advanced bracket then. Who have we got that we need to get checked in? The advanced command is a bit off. Wait, you put an exclamation before the link? Oh, okay. Wait, I've got this. Exclamation mark, commands, edit, exclamation mark, add, and then boom. Okay, how about now? Yay, I'm a pro. I'm so happy. The draw power event? Lots happening. I re-registered it. Oh my gosh, Yoshi moments in real life. Thank you guys for helping me out with this, by the way. Much appreciated. Alright, that's good. Shido. That is indeed Aruchi. So we need chaotic missing no. Oh, missing no is around the place, right? I think he just forgot to check in. Hahaha. Hi, Shido. Right. What was missing no? Did I see him earlier? Oh, missing no didn't check in. Ugh, it's fine. I'll check in for him. Oh, did you just check in? No. Oh, he did. Okay, never mind. We just need chaotic and error to check in. I wonder if chaotic's asleep. We will see. And then we just need Spoon to check in for intermediate. Oh my gosh, we're almost there, and this isn't even with like extra wait time. Yo, this is hype. Sand is here, right? Kufanon. Also microwave Yoshi, microwave. Go back to 2.9, you're nice. We're all moving up in the world. I got back to 3.2 the other day. Mega hype. Intimidation factor is strong today. You got this. Hi Meepsheep. Debating to join but not sure if I want to. What's holding you back? Mental? As in like gameplay wise or like doing stuff the community wise. Like I suppose there could be a few factors. If it's just the barrier of being like intimidated or scared or something, well, I would kind of lightly push you into it, because honestly it's a good experience, and you know, the more you do it the more familiar you get with it regardless. It's nice, it's chill, but there's no commit to it really. It's 2.5 hours of just playing games with each other. Not intimidation? Okay. Oh, do you just mean like tired then? More like, do I want to play Puyo right now? Is that what it is? Could be anything, that's the thing, right? Oh, join I guess? Nice. Okay. Who have we got left? Chaotic might be asleep. Oh, I forget. What is errors? Name. I think I've checked in, says chaotic. Epic. I'll check in chaotic. Now we just need to know if error is around. Yo, this turnout's looking so much bigger now. 20 people in the advanced and 10 people for intermediate? That's so good. Hype! And it just ticked onto 2:30 as well. Because of tournament standard time, we tend to wait 5-10 minutes just in case. But yeah. Katie was in chat? Oh yeah, in chat, but I was making sure that you were on the Discord as well. Wanted to make sure you were alive. When Panic and only build GTR again? To be honest. It's fine, at least GTR is like your Panic. For Western players, most of the time that's just their life. Okay, we'll give it 5 more minutes. So we'll start at 2:37. Are they gonna panic and forget what the is? What the oh? Oh, what GTR is? It's okay. If you don't know what GTR is, you don't need to poison your mind with it. Also, yo, hi, Sethica. Try and front stack more? Oh my gosh, front stack. I believe in you. I will lend some power to you, Meep Sheep. Front stacking is epic. Okay, so just error on this side and just spoon. Well, it looks like S2 is running intermediate side. Alright, awesome. Looks like intermediate's all checked in. S2 is handling that great. I admire your bravery. It's one of the big things as well, though. Remember that this isn't really a competitive event. You can treat it as like a good like sort of, you know, trying to top the others as well. But at the core of it all, it doesn't matter what the result is. What matters is that, again, you're finding matches with people who are hopefully similar-ish in skill level. You get to interact with each other and just have a good time. And if it means, like, if you don't want to tank your rating in ranked, right? Like, you're trying to get good at a form, and I understand the feeling of like, oh no, my rating's gonna tank if I try out a new form, right? And you know, at a certain point you do just kind of have to look at it and be like, oh, it's fine. I just have to deal with reduced rating for a while, but then it'll go up again because I'm good. Like, you know, I'm good enough at the game that if I'm at a rating, I'll keep that rating. So you'll get back there. But yeah, like this is a very safe environment where like you have nothing to lose. If you lose a whole bunch, but you're trying out a new form, you know what's important? I think a lot of people don't get this, and it's easy, very easy to fall into this trap, but what are you really playing for? Like, are you playing for rating? Is that what matters to you? Because rating is a measurement. You don't play for a measurement. You play to get better at the game, right? And if you really want to get better at the game, you've got to set goals for yourselves. And if that goal is getting better at front stacking, there's only one way to do it, and it's by doing front stacking. So go for it. Do front stack. You might lose a whole bunch, but who cares? Eventually, you're going to come out of it, and you're going to be good at front stacking, and you can laugh and smile at all the times you were bad at it, and it'll seem like a distant memory. You got this. Not having a tunnel, you sure do this stuff. It's true. Time to only build weak submarine forms, and you got this. Sand really going for that submarine. Shouldn't you be called like water or something? Anyway, better regain my third place monthlies. Third place monthly. Who's gonna be the raffle master this year? I wonder who it'll be. My cat is ready, says Terrorist. I love it. Oh my gosh, these are the sorts of discussions that, you know what, I'm glad that we have Discord for, because the thing is, Puyo was always really nice, because you could, you'd be able to see everyone chatting and stuff. Hopefully you guys in stream chat, like I think most of you are people who are playing anyway, so you can just check the chats yourself. It was always kind of nice to like have them on screen though. But it's, I mean honestly, I should set it up at some point. Like have a way to dedicate the part of the screen to the chat while I'm looking through it, so I can see everything. But it's a bit complicated. But it's one of those things again, like where you're seeing the community interact and everything. It's so cute. But the nice thing about Discord is they can send images, and they're being very very good with that. Sam plays which build sandwich, sounds accurate. Brackets have not been finalized just yet. I'm just gonna refresh the page to make sure everyone has checked in. I don't think Arrow's gonna show up, and unfortunately, they don't seem to be here. Alright, let's finalize this bracket. Go back to bracket. And we are going to start the advanced pool. Time for the question. 4 or 5 rounds. Think about entering, but I'm way too tired. Fair enough, Sin. Good to have you there. Who's in the bracket this time? There's like 20 people. Very epic. Joined 15 minutes ago and now I'm stuck with a decision. You gotta do what you gotta do. 42-5-5, the more games the better. A unanimous 5. Missing No is the peak comedy master. gosh, so funny. Someone said 5 exclamation mark, and Missing Nose said, "We don't have time for 120 rounds." Ha ha ha. Factorials. Okay, let me finalize the bracket. Let me click the button challenge, please. Process check-in results. Alright. Alright, that's enough encoding lag now, I think. Wow, 53% dropped frames. I apologize, everyone. This is why I don't like having to do things on the same place, but when I get my setup, I will have everything. Yo, 27x, welcome. Warm you up if you like. Well, it is a bit late now. Okay, it's time for us. Hold on a moment. Oh boy, is everyone in? Strange. Bracket change? Hold on. I see SOP and Terra Mist. Alright. Seven, 5, 3, 9. Oh, that was wrong. Okay. Let me reset my capture, it's probably also falling behind. See what the bracket is, but challenge just changes it so I can see the standings rather than the bracket? That's annoying. Challenge link in the title or command. Oh yes, I already did a command sim. I'm so good at this. Right? I can't believe this. I'm so pro. I set that up like at the start of the stream. I was so happy. Okay. Oh, preview. Let me start it. Oh my gosh, I forgot to press start tournament. Oh. What happened? I just got kicked from them. Okay. There we go. 7539. Alright. Am I in the bracket? Do I play now since challenge is being PB today? Okay, so you're up against Pokemon Fan, fast up. Their name in the chat is DM me for tournament inquiries. He's the one who we're facing today. Oh, for the first round. Alright, GTR from both sides. I see Soapy going for the GTR into Sandwich. Terramist going into Y joint. Bit of a fancy tail going on there. Pretty nice. Goes for the 2-chain attack. I see does not have anything at the moment. Cleaning up with the purples. Terramist with a few attack opportunities if they desire. Oh, Soapy blocking them off from that. Oh. Looks like they're just cleaning up. Goes for a 2-chain. Terramist also with a 2-chain. Oh, that was a 1 from Soapy. Okay. Alright, a 3 double from Soapy. Gosh, huge, but too much of a commitment probably, right? Maybe. Terramist goes for full chain. This is gonna be a 9 double. Very strong. 47k. Where's a crown? Nice first round. This one goes to Terramist. GTR once again from both sides. Terramist once again going for the Y joint, a bit of an extended one, always good. Very clean at the moment. Soapy going for the sandwich and L shape. 3-chain attack from Terramist, very nice. Oh, Icy goes for main chain. Oh, Terramist follows up, but unfortunately not a good time to, considering Icy did have full chain ready. That's an 8-chain. Terramist goes for main chain, how much will it be? It is a 6, unfortunately not quite enough. And Icy takes this round. Similar stuff this time around. Looks like Icy is going for L shape. Oh, sorry, Y joint as well. With L shapes on top of the GTR. Very interesting build, almost like a counter build. Terramist at the moment is in a bit of a difficult position to extend. It needs the greens, gets the greens. Oh, very nice. Lots of power from Soapy's side. 1945k. Terramist up here with the 9 double though. Is it going to be enough? Not quite. 40k, 5k off. Close.
Oh no!
Alright. Interesting not changes, differences in build order at the moment. Quite interesting indeed. Looks like Terramist tail is going to be a bit difficult to work with. Icy's is pretty clean at the moment though. Terramist does have some attack opportunities. Oh, goes for full chain. How interesting. Oh, Soapy not taking the opportunity to extend main chain. That's really what you want to be doing. Because this is just going to be an even exchange. Fairly even at least. Yeah. If Icy had taken that moment to actually extend their chain by 1 link, they would have had that. So it's important to be able to take those opportunities whenever you can. It's easy to get frightened away and just set off main chain, but if you want a decisive victory, you've got to work for it. Alright, a very nice 4-chain from Terramist, a 2-3 from Icy, that's going to be about even. Only 3 garbage. Very nice from Terramist. That is decisive. Alright, GTR into L shape from Soapy. Terramistic once again with the Y joint into the Avalanche tail. I'm liking it. Consistent. Soapy making good use of stairs at the back there. Terramist building up to the point of the second transition. Very scary. Oh, they're gonna do it. Second transition from Terramist. This is looking huge. Very risky. Oh, can they get the piece over? Unfortunately not. Oh, knowing those rotations is so important if you want to work on the third floor. A nice well-timed attack from Icy was all it took though. Nice work from Icy. Oh, same brain, same brain, same brain. Okay. Right, both looking pretty even, going for similar-ish ideas. Terramist is a little better lended for using the tail though. Soapy's got a complete transition. Terramist just finishing their transition there. Oh, goes for main chain. Breaks a bit of stuff along the way. Soapy going for main chain as well now. Unfortunately, that tail doesn't work because the blues and the reds are swapped around in position. Terramist with a 10 chain. And Icy unfortunately only with a 7, not enough to counter there. Almost had it. Just a couple high difference changes. Looks like someone's...
One.
Alright, just have to sort something else. Someone was checked in, so they were in the final bracket, but they don't seem to be around. Very strange. 8 chain from Icy. Also an 8 chain for Terramist. Seems like Icy's was more powerful. By quite a lot too.
Swim with me.
Alright, a rush from Icy, very interesting decision. Looks like Terramist is having trouble with the yellows though. Gets the blue yellow to set off chain, very lucky. This is going to be an extremely powerful 4 chain though. Over a rock. Unfortunately their third column is leading to an instant loss for Icy. Unlucky there, with Terramist getting the perfect piece. Oh, looking like an all-play opportunity is good. Nope, doesn't take it. Nice. It's a 4 chain, so it's good not to take it. Oh, goes for the rush once again though. How interesting. Oh, Terramist only setting off their 2 chain attack in order to try and defend, but it wasn't the right choice there. They had to finish main chain. 5 to 4, very even at the moment. Quite an interesting match indeed. Once again going for different build orders. Terramist going for tail end first, Soapy opting for the actual GTR itself. With the way that Terramist is built up, they've actually gone ahead and set up an attack. Very nice. 2 lions. Solid stuff. Goes for the 4 chain now, but unfortunately that 5 chain is too long, giving Icy a bit too much time to actually dig. Considering it was only 2 lines, it's not too hard to dig out of, especially with the verticality of Icy's build already. Made it much simpler to dig out of that one. Always got to check on those sorts of things if you're going to set off like a large chain. Otherwise, setting it up as a smaller attack is what you want to do, using some sort of conversion. Alright, let's see. Both at a very even point once again. One chain from Icy. I assume Taramis is waiting on a yellow at the moment, not getting so lucky though. Alright, goes for a 2 chain. Oh, certainly not with the reds. This 3 double is going to be a huge follow-up though. Good way to win this. Taramis not holding back, making sure that Sophie does not have anything else to respond with. That 5 chain is solid. Oops, apologies for that. Just checking some stuff once again. Alright. Things look good for now though, everyone's just playing the matches, which is epic. So, Taramis going for a lot up here, waiting for a few reds. Not reds, blues. Oh my gosh. Blind. Goes for the 3 chain. So you can keep wheels in place. It's a good way to attack, very good. Although this is quite a commitment. Didn't get the reds in time. Rather tired, but it's alright, I'll survive. Okay, so Taramis has got quite a bit of stuff to do to get main chain ready. It looks like Soapy tends to build the transition fairly high on. A good way to tank from all of Taramis's attacks, considering how many there are. But Taramis is really doing well with the follow-ups this round. A lot of 2 chains just to keep blocking off Icy. Blocking them out of options that you can do. Very clever. Good use of their tail and such. But yeah, it's still keeping very even though. They've both been pretty consistent at working around each other's playstyles in a sense. Ooh, Soapy going for, yeah, very high extensions. Looks like they've red stand trigger now. They're waiting for yellows. I'm not sure if they're trying to extend or if they're just doing stuff on the tail. Interesting. You're very nice for Lost and Terrorist. Forcing Soapy to set off main chain, however, Terrorist for some reason himself also set off main chain. They had the advantage since they forced Icy to actually set off the main chain, but they weren't able to use it to their advantage that round. Nice stuff from Soapy still. Solid chain for taking the win. Sometimes that's all you need. Okay, Soapy now is closer to having a completed chain build. Oh, Taramis for the 3 chain once again, going for these attacks by leaving out the key Puyo. Like, they're using it so effectively. I'm liking it. Alright, and they are using this opportunity to extend, which is very good. Alright, lots of power coming up. Oof, that 7th link. Very solid, and into the 8. Alright, Soapy with quite a nice 2nd chain. Unfortunately not enough, but still a very nice item. A 5 chain follow-up is pretty solid. here, Frankie. Welcome. Oh, wait. Are you Frankie 12? Oh, you're still in the brackets. Yeah, we set your thing since you were late here, but you can play in the next rounds.
1, 2, 3.
So
I love the water.
disappear. Oh, that's
2,
just it.
3. I won't lose. 5. Fairy fire.
What the heck is that noise? Is that Switch's fan? Is it like actually trying to run now? Huh. See, usually the thing is it only makes like small BP whirring noises when it's trying to use the fan, but now it's like whirring quite intensely as if like it could work, but I don't think it can. Guess I'm just gonna turn my fan on. Anyway.
2, 3,
Alright, that's okay.
5, 6. Fairy fire. 1,
Alright, so
3.
hopefully you guys can still hear me clearly enough. That fan's just are loud. Whoa, what the heck? I check back and we've got Terramis in the all clear here.
1,
Not enough though.
2.
Brings it to 9-8. Icy on match point. Terramis got lucky. Yeah, they did get perfect piece, but I wonder if they were considering their upcoming pieces in their extension. Because they built the extension in such a way as if like, oh, I can only get perfect piece, so it's hard to tell if it was a lucky situation or if they had actually looked ahead. It could go either way, to be honest. This is first to 10. First to 10. Soapy tail was question mark, but it was kind of the tail result anyway. Sad that I wasn't watching for that one. Yo, Soapy with a 3 double. Soapy out here doing the early attacks this time around. Now Terramis chain is larger in this case, so quite a nice tail here too. Nice 8. Right, Soapy unfortunately does not have enough. That was just going to be a 5 chain. Brings it to 9-9. How would you check in? Did you register in the last hour? If you register in the last hour, you're automatically checked in. But you normally do so by it shows up in the same place as where you signed up. Alright, let's see this. Both with pretty good chains right now. Soapy's is looking a little dire. That blue's very easy to cut. Terramist building up quite high. Has the possibility to go for a 3-chain attack. Ooh! Ooh, built up the second transition. Alright. Soapy going for main chain. This 8th link is mega chonk, like we like, and a 9th link, 251k, very solid. But Terramis chain here is, in fact, a 12. 64k, an extra star up. Taking that final round, a really, really solid set. Terramist 10, Soapy 9. GG's to these guys. What an incredible set. What a way to start. Two spectacular chains. That was beautiful. Both sides. Ajay Gidley, welcome. Haven't seen you in forever. How are you? I've been good. Good to see you around too. How are you doing? Fitting final game though? Yeah, right? That was so nice. Alright. Now we're just waiting on Missing No Bubba and Snywart and Pokemon Fan. Been playing a lot more Tetris lately than Puyo, feel like a trader. You can enjoy both games. Hi NCG, welcome. Can't wait to play these tournaments next week. Oh, next month rather. These ones are ones that we run monthly. We do have a, is the Friday Night Monthly bi-weekly? Is it every 2 weeks? Is it fortnightly? That's probably easier to say. Is it fortnightly or is it actually weekly? Because we have Friday no Puyos, which are not ran by myself. Weekly, which is a weekly event. But otherwise, these bigger ones are monthlies. But we'll definitely be welcoming you with open arms when we get there. Alright, looks like everyone's ready. They just have to enter score and we will be moving on to round 2. Snow and Pokemon Fan are the last ones. They're saying GG's. Puyo is always interesting. That one's a bit more of a competitive one, eh? Like double elimination. The way that it's set out is. I'm pretty sure it was double elim. Last I checked, at least. Alright, this time around we're taking a look at Missing No and Pokemon Fan. Just shows who made it and how I followed them. Wait, what does? Oh no, says Pokemon Fan. Now we're gonna see how bad I am. Good. Wait. Okay. Wait. Hold on. Missing, I forgot to enable my spectating. Oops. There we go. Okay, there we go. Check-in is closed. Wait, you're in the tournament right now, right? Frankie 12. We've got a match against NF Miguel at the moment. If you check the bracket. If you refresh the page, you might need to refresh the page if it's not working.
It's my turn.
Alright.
Ever at your service.
Missing No and Pokemon Fan. So Missing No is actually streams a fair amount as well. So that's an epic thing about Missing No. We have Pokemon Fan on the right here, who actually also does speedrunning. So, both familiar names, familiar people, very epic. They both are. So let's see how this goes. Pokemon Fan with a difficult situation. It's going to be hard to get to their trigger at that rate. They're asking for a lot of colors, it seems. Don't know what they're exactly going for. The blues don't link up yet. I guess it's a 2-chain attack in this case. Mixing it also with a 2-chain. Mixing it with another 2-chain. Pokemon Fan sets a main chain at this point. Mixing it has a chance to extend. gets pretty good pieces, goes for the greens, not gonna be a good choice in this case, unfortunately. With Pokemon Fan's chain resolving so soon, he didn't have the time to extend that much. The blues were a good choice, but the green was too much. Pokemon Fan takes the first point.
1. 1, 2.
3 double from Pokemon Fan using those speedrun strats again. This is just goes to show what you can do. Yo, sorry, hiya. Welcome, welcome. Yo, sorry. You know what? In fun speedrunning news, I was doing all courses hard today, and I ended up getting a Hara Hara run, which actually ties my actual Hara time. It was also a 4:34, just like I have on the boards. It's kind of crazy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Anyhow, Pokemon Fan with the huge chonk 7 into an 8.
Outrage!
Missing making a very interesting extension, cutting those yellows but also extending up there. 6 is a double here, 7, 8, and also into 9 is gonna reflect back 4 lines. Typical Fan. Must be an insane all horses then? Yeah, it's a sub 13.
1.
I think it was a feverless one as well. I'm pretty sure no one got fever, which was really. Wait, did you get fever? Maybe you. No. I'm pretty sure you didn't get fever, and that's why I ended up tying. And I'm pretty sure Waku didn't get fever as well. So it's honestly a really satisfying run. I'll have to check back on it and highlight it and everything as well, but that's a cool thing.
1, 2.
Hi Rogodalga, so many Pokemon. What do you mean so many Pokemon? This is Pokemon Fan. He's not a Pokemon, he's a fan of the Pokemon.
1,
He likes you.
2, 3. 1. Impossible.
Alright, Missing No taking this point, very nice. Oh, you're not in the Discord? Wait, as in you don't have a link to the Discord, or?
1, 2, 1.
What's the actual issue with like getting in the Discord? As in you don't have a link to it? The link is on the event page.
1, 2, 3.
Missing No glitches up my game, so rude.
Stop. Hey, stop.
It'll be in there,
2.
in the communication section.
A job
It'll
well
mention
done.
the Discord link there. Right, anyhow, I should get back to the spectating as we do. Missing No with the long GTR, Pokemon Fan with the GTR into Y join.
1,
Missing No with a nice way to build out that transition, and the tail, it is now very flat. What's he gonna do next? Oh, extending with the blues there. Bit of a risky choice considering the cut potential.
2,
Gonna have to just set off main chain now.
4.
Waiting for not a red yellow. He could have used the buffer Puyo there, to be honest. That's that. Pokemon Fan with the main chain fully set off. Can he set off a good second chain in time? Goes for a 2 chain.
2,
Unfortunate. Missing No goes for the 9 chain though. Is able to overwhelm. Takes another point. Messaged the mods to summarize the rules, but it didn't work. Wait, didn't work how so? As in like none of them have responded yet, or it wasn't satisfactory? In that case, that's something that the moderators would have to do. So I'm not a moderator, just a tournament organizer, so I don't have that sort of power, unfortunately. I think your best bet at the moment would be to message S2. He is currently running the beginner bracket, or beginner intermediate bracket as well. But because he's currently active, if you message him about it, then you should be able to get in.
1, 2,
Alright, very nice extensions of Pokemon fan here. I like it a lot.
3,
Can Missing No finish their chain in time? They need 4 blues
6,
and 2 more purples.
7, 8.
Oh no, the one chain to stall out.
Let there
It
be
was getting
blood.
close.
Hey,
Unfortunately, not quite there.
Uh-oh,
Pokemon fan with a
job
very
well
solid
done.
chain there though, 37k, pretty good. Oh, you're so popular. Hi, Malx. I mean, it's the monthly. It's like the mainstream for stuff. I think Kestu's streaming the beginner intermediate stuff, which is epic. But the monthlies tend to be pretty active, considering like this is where most people who are playing gather. I think it's where the brackets are a bit bigger as well.
1,
It says I don't share a server with them. Huh. Oh,
2.
is that what is? Wait.
Blade of Kings.
What admins would you be messaging then? If like all their stuff is
Job well
closed?
done.
That's strange. There must be something you can do, hopefully. Your opponent? Who's your opponent? Miguel hasn't said anything either.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 6, 2. Arc Rage. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take that. Impossible. Impossible. Retreat. Victory.
Alright, so Miguel is on the Discord still confused. Hopefully you can get this sorted out soon, Frankie, but for now I've asked Miguel to come over here
1,
to hopefully sort it out. We'll see what we can do.
1.
But in the future, yeah, it's one of those things to make sure that all the server stuff is sorted out beforehand, so that it's not like a last minute rush. Alright, anyhow, let's have a look here. Pokemon fan with the pretty clean chain at the moment. Missing No is building up to set off main chain. Yeah, looks like it. Oh, the blue's cut at the back and the red's cut at the back then. Oh, unfortunate.
2,
Alright, that's gonna be a 7.
6,
Pokemon fan with the 8 chain though.
6, 7.
It's gonna be enough by just a bit. Missing No only being off by like 2 Puyos. 2 nuisance Puyos. Alright, Pokemon fan continuing. Oh, sorry, following up nicely. Missing No goes for another 2 chain to dig out of stuff. Pokemon fan is in a bit of more of an awkward position now. Luckily, his second column didn't get blocked, so he has easy access to his, his next chain. Goes for a 5.
4.
Missing No splitting, having to split a lot. Wasn't able to get the pieces he needed. Explosing, welcome, welcome. Right, looks like Missing No's a bit further ahead this time. What is he gonna do?
1.
Oh, that red card. Unfortunate. Alright, is Pokemon fan going to be able to main chain fast enough? That one chain is going to cost some time. 7 chain from Missing No. Pokemon fan getting to main chain, but not able to extend the length that he had in place. He had to clear it instead. Only has a 6 chain. Not going to be enough, unfortunately.
Impossible. Retreat. Victory.
interesting pieces to start with. Very interesting indeed. Looks like Pokemon Fan's tail isn't going to... Oh, maybe, to some extent. Nice attack from Missing No though. Is he gonna follow up with that 3-chain? Doesn't go for it. It would have been a nice option considering he doesn't have Puyo in place. Alright. Main chain from Crocodile now. Since Missing No let him dig. Let's see, is he gonna get the yellow? And then the red. Will he get the red? He gets the red. Alright. Pokemon Fan with a very strong 9 into a 10. Very nice. 47k. Just gonna below now, 1 to 10. It's alright. Competition can be rather tough, especially with us having to merge pools. It's a bit unfortunate that our turnout for expert isn't like as big so that we can hold it separately, but well, I guess we do what we can do, right? It actually turning out better than I thought. I thought I would have gotten blown out during both those rounds. Yeah, by the end of the, in 4th and 5th rounds, hopefully that's where you get closer matches, since by then you're battling people who have had similar records to you, so it's hopefully a little better. Still worked, very epic. Missing No, very epic. Once again, quite a close set at the moment, so this is exciting. And again, we're getting lucky with these selections. As I mentioned, since it gets better later on, getting good matches early on is actually quite a lucky thing. Tends to happen for us when we're doing these streams, so I appreciate it. The green card, no! Alright, Pokemon Fan with a nice 10, but unfortunately Missing No's chain does cut, so it's gonna not link up successfully. Miguel, hello there! Thank you for popping in and doing this, by the way. Frankie, just make sure that you can, really try and get into the server now, as well, because not everyone will be able to get into the stream. Thank you for, getting here though, Miguel. I do appreciate it. But yeah, you guys had better get going now as well, since most people are partway through their sets already. Alright, Pokemon Fan with a bit too much of a commitment early on. 6 chain from Missing No. Pokemon Fan also able to get 5 chain out here.
Impossible! Retreat! Victory!
Alright, Missing No taking another point. Nice. Alright, Pokemon Fan with a lot of stuff on that right side. What is it looking for? I'm guessing just for yellows. I think he can do a little more with that, to be honest. If he uses those red and purples, he can set off a 2 chain. Didn't go for it. Alright, Missing No with full chain though. This is looking like a pretty nice one. Alright, 7, 8, and then 9 goes 4. Very nice 9. Alright, Pokemon Fan's chain unfortunately did not link up fully, so that's not going to be enough.
Impossible!
Can we do predictions, by the way? I don't think we have predictions enabled on how long, but you can predict in here if you like. Get destroyed if I played? Well, I mean, that's why we have the brackets for beginner and intermediate as well. Oh wait, maybe she just said that after as well. There you go. But yeah. Wait, in that case, are you predicting the future brackets as well? Future rounds as well then? Seem gonna read minds. Seem gonna be a challenge.
1, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 5, 3, 6, 4, 7, 8, 6,
better chain for missing this time around is the win for this.
Retreat.
Highest I can do is 9. 9's still pretty solid. Still pretty good. Yeah, intermediate or advanced would still work for you, I'd say. You'll bring game with its pure and wholesome stream. I'm glad you think it is such a place chaotic. Then EPP is a lawless land. Yeah, right. That's the difference here. The EPPC monthly is all about being cool and happy and gathering nice. And then Friday Night Puyo Puyo is like the big scare event. Event PP is the night event, right? This is more like the daytime event. For more people, it's a daytime event, so there you go. His stream, sure you can go all as anyone gambling there. Oh, is that what it is? It's not even the event itself, it's just my presence. Is that what it is? I still appreciate that. Thank you, Chaotic, for entrusting me with this descriptor. No, Pokemon fan, it's not Nolka, you're not meant to do that. Missing note, unfortunate, dropping that yellow where the green should have gone there. Ah well. Gambling is Pog always a vote against me, so I win.
A job well done.
Obviously. My Puyo is just mom come pick me up, I'm scared. Yeah, sounds about right. Sophie and Mega Pig both exploded. Hold on a moment, let me check. Do I need to edit the score? 6 to 10 Mega Pig and Sophie. Edit scores.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3,
I gotta refresh the page, I thought this was gonna
5,
explode.
6.
Yo, solid tail from Pokemon fan, I like it.
1, 9, 2.
Oh my gosh, we're bringing another 9-9 situation here.
1. Hey, stop! Hey, stop! Uh-oh, a job well done.
Alright, let's see what this last one brings. Alright, let's do this. Alright, Missing No, how is this chain coming along? Alright, Pokemon fan, how is this chain coming along? Both are looking pretty okay. Missing No's right side, unfortunately, is not looking the best. The right side of his base is not looking good. This is the sort of thing that I'd go on about. GTR players don't know how to build their base, but I'm not being mean to Missing No, that's rude. It's just one of my general statements. No, Missing No with the cut though, on the reds. Ah, so unfortunate. It's a 9 double from Pokemon fan.
1, 2.
Right, Missing No still with the 6 double.
5.
Unfortunately, it is not enough.
Hey, stop!
And that's GG. 9, 10 once again. Pokemon fan, right side player, again taking the win. Maybe the one who makes the room is the cast one. Microwave. I take that personally. Not my fault. Alright. Nice work, you guys. Another really great match to watch. See, look at all the good matches you get to see. These monthlies are always worth a time. Alright, so now we're just waiting on Miguel and Frankie. Sand is on a rampage, is that right? Let's see this. Sand 10 to 2, Sand 10 to 5. Huh. Mr. Scary Man. Mr. Scary Man. Got all that Puyo knowledge. Me, alright, let's build a nice GTR tower. Also me, we'll get him next time, boss. Your chaining has been pretty good, Terrorist, with your backs, like the backside of your GTRs were looking pretty good. You were Y jointing pretty nicely most of the time, and you had the tail going, at least, rather than like non-existent, so that's good. Pretty good. It's okay, we'll have a GTR tutorial eventually. An update on that, by the way. So Void and I are working through that. Void's doing the video editing now. I will start work on scripting the second one very soon. Probably like, if I have time tomorrow I might start it, but if not then the day after. Oh, I have work on that day too, oh my gosh. Ugh. So in the coming week, I'll be working on that script. Meanwhile, Void is partway through editing the first tutorial, and it's coming along quite nicely. We're like a third of the way through, so things are good. And he's been like working through it so quickly. I gave it him like the day before, and he's already done so much. So there's that. But yeah, good stuff. Finally moving it along. Wouldn't call it a rampage. Shido is the true bully. Shido's always bully. Ouchie. Shido the true bully. 4-chain LC. Chaotic with the 5 4-chain ACs. That's funny. I'm old man, of course. Poor fan, I haven't played Puyo at all this week. Shido's going all like, oh, I haven't played Puyo this whole week except yesterday and the day before and everything. And then Pokemon fans like, I haven't been playing either except I'm not a liar. I'm not a bully, I just like all clears. Okay, bully. Yeah, lecturer, hello again. What's up? Savage. Wait, I forgot. What did I even say? Oh, wait. Is this about Pokemon Fan? No, I just said that Pokemon Fan hasn't actually been playing. We were stating the truth, because it's funny. Like, because Shido said it ironically. And then Pokemon Fan's like, I'm unironic. Wait, what did I say? I'm already so bad at memorizing stuff that my 3 AM brain is not gonna. Oh, calling Shido a liar? Oh. Well, it was funny. It was a funny line. It was very funny. First to 100 beauty 2 swap? Huh. No bully. We know Shido's the bully anyway, so it's like, do those behaviors really feel so? Is calling that those out? I'm not a liar, but you've also said I'm not a bully. You see where you see where I'm going with this? Sorry, love you, Shido. Drinking water. Remember to stay hydrated. First 100 underwater, even more fun. Play actually underwater, easy. Should be practicing Puyo for the event I'm planning. You can do it, lecturer. Love you too. Glad we're on the same page. Even after everything. My cat is awake and being a dingus. Just give him some rice. Or don't. That will destroy your DS playing actually underwater. PVT2 free update should add a new swap mode that's underwater Puyo and Tetris Splash, says Mega Pig. Truly the pancake of gameplay. Pancake? What would be the microwave of gameplay? When are they adding that one 3D Tetris mode? Stream is buffering on me even while using data. It doesn't look like I'm losing frames right now, which is nice, so I don't think it's on my end for this one. At least I hope not, because getting even more stream delay would suck. Go of course it all clears. Oh, microwave gameplay is getting all clear grade. TGM but Puyo. Huh. I have instant ramen? Wow, thanks Chaotic. I'm gonna cry now. Puyo, but I get food. And Mega Road PVT2, Mega Puyo vs Tetris Decorous, that would be the best. When's the next run starting? We are just waiting on Frankie and Miguel. They're in the middle of their set at the moment still. Puyo British cookies and candies and you eat them instead of pop them? That would be my game. Me with cookies and candies. We can call it Yoshi's Cookies and Candies. It's totally on brand. Missed opportunity? So sad, right? You're intricate. Welcome. 5 by 10 CGM over 6 by 12, whatever that control was. Everyone's making me hungry. Imagine wanting calorie-free cookies when you're trying to stay awake and you need calories for the energy. You should eat so you have an excuse for when you eventually till later, says Pokemon fan. Oh my gosh, hunger. Puyo cologne, what is that supposed to smell like? Does it smell like curry? It would be like curry. Very good. Is it curry scented? After this, I'm getting curry. Perfection. Connection error. Oh jeez. What's your current match result? I don't know if we can drag this on much longer. We might have to just call it there. If this keeps up too much. Yeah, what's the current score? We might just have to leave it there. It's been like 5 extra minutes now that people have been waiting, so we'd better keep it at 5-5. Man. Play a fast to 1. Play a fast to 1. Figure out who gets it, and then we'll make it like... We'll make it 10-9 again. Fast to 5 is probably gonna hold people up for too long. I don't want to fall asleep. We'll like scale the scores accordingly. Play one more, or play rock paper scissors or something. I don't know. Do something quickly and make a decision. First two. You can put down a tie, but I think that would be a bit too messy. I'd rather make it a 10. You can play rock paper scissors. First to 0. Okay, set it to first to 1. If you want to play one, play first to 1, and then we're gonna, and then decide the match result from that. We need to keep things moving. Here, we'll make it so that your match has to be done by the time I build a 10 chain. Means I actually have to get there in the first place. Here we have... I don't remember how many points... Wait. This is the wrong challenge. My brain took a moment to realize. Let's play rock, paper, scissors, paper. I rock their world, I'll announce Yoshi. 40k is about a 10. It is, yeah. It's okay. We'll just play 60 second. Alright, fast to 1, go. You can do it. You get 1 minute. While I build this dodgy chain. It's gonna suck. Did you actually say rock, scissors, paper? That's so weird. Wait, I'm at a 15? But it's 3:45 AM. I'm not meant to make chains like that. Why did... How? I don't get it. Why? How? What? Okay. Whatever. New high score? No, I usually do 2 minute challenge so that I can do like 2 chains, because I think getting 2 chains, 2 big chains, is better consistency, and building off of what you had before is better. Oh, that was stupid. Anyway, you guys done with your first one? You guys, 3 seconds to spare. Yeah, that was something. I'm back. I ordered food and just got here. Yo, nice. Oh my gosh, why are you all talking about food? I'm gonna die. I'm literally... I require sustenance. And you guys are all just talking about food casually, as if I'm like, not fat or something. The 15 in the time it took us to play. Okay, you won 6 to 5, so you won 10 to 9. I'm gonna say you won 10 to 9. Alright, shh, no one needs to know the truth. Wait, can you enter the score as 10 to 9? Thank you for that, by the way. Thank you for putting up with my dodgy. I got Wendy's. What the heck, lecturer? I will literally squish all of you. Got food because they were all talking about food. Sandwich, man. I want. Oh, you put a 6-5. It's okay. Let me fix it. Just to make it consistent. Alright, round 3. I will spectate Zeke and Seth. Alright, I need to be in the spectate menu. And playing which building sandwich while eating sandwich? How's sandwich which player now? That's so tempting. That sounds like a top tier decision to make. Only if you also eat sandwich. Can I have a sandwich? I want the sandwich. Okay, it's time for Seth, Ika, and Zeke. Please. We go. Tempted to learn how to do sandwich, name myself I'm hungry by switch, and then go and ranked in Puyo and only do sandwich. I could probably do that. It's totally fitting. I'm forever hungry, and I would be happy to do sandwich too. Oh, it all works out. So I don't think I've seen Sethika play before. That's new. Zeke, I think it's been a long time since I've seen. But yeah, let's see how this goes. GTR into, oh man, they're doing the whole GTR and Sandwich, so their column 3s are higher than they should. Okay, anyway. Yo, Seth with main chain, interesting. They had a pretty easy way to transition, so that's interesting. Although the Reds can't. I don't think Zeke. Oh, Zeke got the greens in time. Okay, that was very scary. Alright, it is a 6 against a 5 though, so Zeke unfortunately doesn't have enough this time around. Hi Levy, welcome, welcome, welcome.
2, 3, 4.
Alright, Seth takes the first one.
Exploding knee! Uh-oh, did you enjoy my technique?
Huh. Interesting choice by Seth there. Alright, I'm assuming going for just like rushy stuff now, 2 double here. Zeke. Alright. How exactly will Zeke dig? Ooh. Alright, looking good so far. Seth is 4 chain at the moment? Okay, 4 chain for both sides. Seth has got more power though. 2 lines for Zeke here. Alright, 2 for Seth. That is gonna take Zeke out. Blocking them off from being able to do anything else in this case. Seth takes another point. You're commentating, just notice you weren't playing. Indeed. I do the commentary and the tournament organization and such for the monthlies. That is my role. Okay, so it looks like both sides don't seem to have much of a tail going on, unfortunately, but these second floors are coming along. Seth has been very speedy with these second floors, though, I will say that. Almost no hesitation. Waiting for yellows. Zeke currently having a bit more trouble here. A 2 chain. Oh, Seth caught off guard by that one. Zeke takes a point for that. Oh my gosh, I think misdrops from Sethica, right? Yeah, must be. That GTR did not look so GTR. Zeke just needs to actually get main chain completed. They're committing to a fair amount. Right. 4 chain from Sethica. Ooh. Ah, too much hesitation. They had it in the next 2 pieces. Unfortunate.
Uh-oh, did you enjoy my technique?
Sethica takes that round though. Good way to work around the misdrop. Alright, just some questions that I had to check up on as well.
Take that! Violin! 1. Oh no! 1. Oh no! You'll pay for this! Victory!
Alright, let's have a look. Oh, looks like Zeke was able to get a point there.
1, 2. Ow!
Seth playing more explosion games. Sends 2 lines over to Zeke. It's a bit of a difficult dig here. Goes for another 3 chain to follow up. Is Zeke going to be able to respond? Zeke also has a 3 chain. Very nice. Digging, digging. What more will Zeke be able to do? Seth preparing another chain. Here goes a 5. Zeke unfortunately not prepared. An important thing to go there, I think Zeke was trying to dig to their main chain again, but when you're trying to dig out those situations, it's a matter of just using whatever you can. So trying to get to your main chain again is kind of a tunnel vision thing. Like, it's sort of a... If you only try to dig to main chain, your options are very, very severely limited. And on the right side, he had like a group of reds and then a few things underneath that. The wise choice would have been to... Oh my gosh, this is so scary of a commit from Zeke. Oh no, the misdrops! Oh, unfortunate.
Did you enjoy my technique?
Okay, but what was I saying? Yeah, the ideal is to use whatever you can to like dig. And even if it doesn't mean doing a big chain, like a lot of the time, if the opponent especially is trying to set up a big chain to take you out, then you can interrupt their chain, right? Like you can kind of play the mid game against them, set off like small 2 chains and such along the way, or maybe you can make bigger chains and catch them off guard, right? They're setting up only 2 chains because they think you're blocked, and then you set up like a 4 chain up there.
Did you enjoy my technique?
And that sort of thing is very helpful in eventually getting to your main chain. Blocks your DMs against like for everyone. How many admins have you? Have you tried to DM to? Is it blocking for S2? Blocks how? So what is it saying? Is it saying just because you don't have mutual servers? You're in the English Puyo community Discord, though, aren't you? You just need to. You tried S2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 6, 3, 7, 4.
What's the exact error message? I'll tell him.
7, 8, 9. Oh no!
So you're in the Discord, but like, shouldn't the mutual server be because of the fact that shouldn't you share that mutual server? Hold on, get the full error message for me, and I'll send it to him. Like, if you can send that to me.
One, two, rock punch. 1. Hey, stop! Uh-oh, did you enjoy my technique? One, two. Ow! 1, 2, 3, wind kick. 4, take that. 6, 7, judgment. Oh no! Oh no! You'll pay for this. Victory!
What says message could not be delivered? Oh, okay, I see.
One.
Alright, thank you for that. I'll let us know.
2. 1. 2, 3, 4. Clear the mind.
Alright, and then
1, 2,
Mega Pig
1.
Alex
Two.
didn't show up. Weird. Maybe he had just before. Alright, just tell S2's Discord and have S2 message Frankie. Does that work as well, actually?
1, 2.
Maybe that's a better option. Yeah, actually, Frankie, if you get me your Discord tag, I can send that to S2, maybe, and then he can message you instead. It's tough
Dare you?
situation.
2, 3,
Weird.
4.
I would think that like S2 had it like DMs and stuff open because of his like having to do verification and stuff, or it's just messed up.
You'll
Like
pay for this.
again, having mutual server and stuff. You do have it. That's strange. I apologize if this has been a bit of a rough process. Alright, let's see here. Once again, a pretty close match at the moment, though. Alright, Z going for the second transition right now. Very spooky. Oh, goes for a 2-chain. Here's Seth with a 2-chain response as well. That's completely even. Perfect cancel. Comes in Soul Side. 3-chain from Seth again, but it is actually main chain from Z. Can he extend it off in time? Ah, the exit. I don't know if that was intentional, but like, what the heck? Really nice. 9-chain for both sides. Seth is gonna take, what is that, 4 lines of garbage? Still very even though, gosh.
One, 2, 3. Wind kick. 3. Take that. 5, 6. Judgment. Oh no! You'll pay for this. Victory! One. 2. 2. How dare you?
Alright, hopefully we can work this out for you.
1, 2.
In the meantime...
1.
Oh, geez, that 2-chain is huge. Lots of reds there. Lots of power.
1,
I like it a lot.
2. Ow! Uh-oh, did you enjoy my technique?
Would have counted, but the game didn't register my left press. Oh no.
One, 2. Rock punch. 1. Hey, stop. 2.
Oh my gosh, nice attacks from Seth at the moment. Would have lost anyway, but would have at least had an extra round one for me. Yeah, that's fair.
1, 2.
Alright, what's going on here?
Rock punch. 1.
Hello to welcome. Stream has just been on Seth getting curb stomped every time I glance at it.
Enjoy my
I love
technique?
Seth one. You gotta believe. Alright, Seth with the 9, Zeke on 6 at the moment. There's so much I missed because I'm trying to like keep track of everything. I apologize. Alright, let's have a look here. Will they be able to get their greens to complete their chains? Yo, nice 2 chains on both sides. Looks like Zeke's overpowering this time and actually blocking the Seth. Alright, gets the double purples to actually get to that green again. Is this main chain? This is main chain. Zeke's still waiting on greens. Oh my goodness. Gets them. That's a 6 from Seth. Only a 4 from Zeke though. Unfortunately, that tail didn't hold anything. And Seth wins this one 10-6.
Oh, did you enjoy my technique?
GG. Nicely played from both sides there. I think it looks like just Sand and Shido left. Wow, there's so many 10-5s in this round. 10-5, 10-4, 10-3s. Sand and Shido should be a close match though, so that's probably why that one's taking a bit longer. Oh, there's a 9-9 situation there. That's exciting. Oh boy, who's gonna be the winner? Send in your predictions. That's so sad, my 19 card into a 1 non-deductible. The frame, the Ojama quick. Yo, did they... Wait, who won then? Oh my gosh, did someone win because of an Ojama quick? Oh, it just means that he lost. Okay. Splitting kills. Oh my gosh. It's true, splitting does kill. Had no choice but to split. Aw, sad. Do alongside with Sand. We were very evenly matched when we last played. Oh, that's fun. Should be good. Dang. Close stuff. Lol, Shido bad at games, says Baba. Baba's also a bully. Baba is bully. Did you know? Shido says I'm a bad player but also calls me his equal, says Sin. Nisu says Shido is so good at the game he can throw. Yeah, you're one of those people who are like, you're so good at something that you know how to fail it, right? That's how this works. You know, like when someone's really good at something, they'll end up getting a result that's too bad if they try to play badly. Alright, I will watch. Shido Meep Sheep. Shido Meep Sheep. We go. Hey there, Bruno. Welcome. And Nusu. Hi, guys. Welcome. Monthly's going pretty well. I tried with Shido was 15 minutes long. Very nice. Please go easy on me. Oh, I didn't get to do my cheers and stuff. Whatever. So sad. I guess I'll cry.
I am the usurper. Love conquers all.
Let's see if I get a paw. Says Shido. Interesting. Alright, here we go. Here comes Shido Bully. 3 double moment.
2. Emission.
Meep.
2. Away.
Poor Meep.
1.
What is that one chain Shido? Excuse me. Waiting for reds? Nope. 2 double.
2.
Part 2. Shido takes the first point.
See you next time.
The discovery of sand.
1. 2.
Alright, Shido goes for big chain again.
2.
3, 4, 5, 6.
4.
Go on.
5.
Going to go run a couple errands, be back later. Alrighty. Hope that all ends up well. Shido is actually just Big Bulu, did you know? Anyway. Yeah, I eat sand. Yum. What inspired you to have such a diet? Oh my gosh. Shido. You didn't even make that a 2 chain. You made it a 3 chain. That was so slow, come on. I wonder if it would have been more powerful as well if you just made it all a 2 chain. Come on. Wow.
2.
Not even good. Meep clearly should have won. It was all luck. That was all luck based.
See you next time.
Is it tasty? Very crunchy. Ah yes. Found a really high res version of EPPC logo. Ooh, handy. Yo, Shido with the GTR, what the heck? That's weird. Yo, Shido with GTR into L shape with the 2-2 stairs? Hype? Question mark? No. No on GTR. Alright, Meep Sheep's looking pretty good on the second floor at the moment. Unfortunately, that base is going to be a bit difficult to work with. 2 chain from Shido, a nice little attack. Meep does have a 2 chain in response though. Does Shido have something ready? Takes the damage. A bit... Ooh, bit risky, Does he get a blue? He gets the blues that he needs. Meep with another 2 chain. A good way to respond to Shido's 2 chain. Shido with another 1 chain. More 1 chain. Alright, Shido probably going for main chain now. Alright. Meep Sheep gonna have to know the red. Unfortunate. As a whoopee file, but I convert it to a PNG. Ah, nice.
See you next time.
I saw Shido say good luck Spacey and sand, but I read that as good luck Spacey eat sand. And I was like, question mark.
See you next time.
4 AM brain. Shido with the sort of death tower, but it's actually not death tower. Oh, Shido with Bulu chains basically. You're a nice 3 chain from Meep Sheep. Bit difficult to recover from though. It just needs like yeah, okay. A bit of clearing. Right, Shido with the 7 chain. Meep only with the 5 this time around. Unfortunately not gonna be enough. Shido takes at this point. When the Spacey. Best if I back out? Oh, are you sure? Aww. Well, thank you for joining us regardless. Hopefully next time you can get it. Hopefully you can work out the getting into the server and all that soon, so that you can join us next time. Sorry that things have been so difficult. Shido, big boy. Yo! 4 chain from me? Alright, is that gonna be a 1/6? It's not a 1/6. That's exciting. When the space eats sand. They are one and the same, after all. They are one and the same. When the Yoshi, how's the advance going? It's pretty good. Shido being a bully. Meep one around, that's pretty good. Hi Ellie. When? Alright. Shido, are you gonna 2-double with that? Oh my gosh, 2-double 3 time. No, Meep, you need your purple. Oh my gosh, Meep, you didn't get your purple. I've been feeling blue too today. How'd the smurfing go, boo? What? How did it go, boo? Did you wipe them? I haven't checked the intermediate results. If the results are out, are they final results or are they? Oh, Frankie, you're here now. Yo, Frankie, are you still here? Did S2 just get you verified? I think you might be okay now, right? Oh boy. Did we do it? Did we succeed in bringing Frankie in? Okay, so Shido is funny chaining again. Meep is even funnier chaining. Haha! Meep's revenge. No, smurfing is still messed up a lot of times. Is it? I don't know, you can still be a smurf and like still mess up, right? Shido's power chains? No, it's Meep's power chains now. No more Shido power chains. It's Meep power chains time. I'm like powering his chains up right now. Meep, you need your green. Put your green. Get a green, get a green, get a— oh my gosh, no green. No, I get what you mean, boo. I'm assuming you went pretty well though, right? Take me out of the tournament, that would be fine. Oh no, you're in the Discord now, Frankie, aren't you? I think S2 got you in. Nice. So yeah, you should be solid for advanced next time. Yeah, it's another one of those things, boo. Gotta be more confident in your abilities. You are better than you think you are. Okay, so what happened? I looked away for a moment to check on the S2's stuff and am I better than you think I am, Yoshi? Then I think you are. No, I think I can pretty well describe where you were, and I was pretty sure that you were gonna be like you're an advanced player, right? You make like 8, at least 8. But 8 is like minimum that you make. You usually make like 9s and 10s and stuff, and that's definitely more like advanced material. Intermediates for like people running 6s and 7s maybe, or like just getting around to using transitions and stuff, I think. But like again, you don't believe in your skills enough. You gotta believe. You're not bad, right? Bruno knows it too. Why didn't you put me in there? Cause you were so insistent on like going into intermediate anyway. That was like you'd already signed up for intermediate. I'm not one to move people. The only time we were moving people was when we were merging brackets. For intermediate and beginner, and then advanced and expert. But you needed to see it for yourself anyway, right? Would you truly believe my words? Alright, GG's. Meep, you know what? It's okay. Yeah, you're fighting a bully. Nah, nice work from both of you there. Good match. Good match. Also, Gnunu, hello, Alex. I'm up late. It's a monthly tonight. I apologize that I didn't get around to responding. We've been having a bit of a funny time with things. I'll go sign up for intermediate if there's no restrictions. Okay, Sin. That definitely won't make you feel bad at all. Were you really that heartless? Probably going to intermediate when you put me in there. I don't remember what I said exactly. But anyway, now you know for future reference. Again, it's not a big deal anyway. Again, it's not competitive or anything. Hopefully you found at least some good matches. But yeah. I've been distracted. Nice. Fun. Yes. Yes as in you are that much of a bully, or yes as in you would feel it on your conscience. Gonna need to forcefully drag me away from fancy computer synthesizers. You can get Boo to do that. He will go around calling you cute and drag you away. I don't know, Boo, you go do that. Match with Goski was still fun still? Yeah, see? I'm glad that's the case. I'm glad you had fun. It's very important. Want to not come third in the tournament at last. Maybe she needed to reclaim that third place, right? So maybe you guys will make it work somehow. Make an arrangement. And then get good, clearly. Name the large turnout for not being able to get third. I see. Can't believe people would actually play this game, right? That was the problem. Nah, we got a pretty good good turnout this time around. Not as even as it used to be, unfortunately. Again, expert, we don't have as many entrants as we used to. A lot of them used to be French players, that's why. And like, I guess they're not around at this time as much anymore or something. I don't know what it is exactly. Because their time zone is +1, right? So it'd be like evening for them. So I don't know. Like, I feel like they would be, it'd be okay for them, but I don't know. Maybe they're just doing their own things now. Yeah, 20 players this time around, which is actually really nice. Having such a wide range of people to play. Last turnout's very interesting, like the time stand first entered Friday night Puyo. It's 7 in France. Yeah, right? Like 7 PM, isn't it? So like evening time, they could totally join, but again, just don't know. They were most of the expert. When people like Xenotypos was the one to beat. Those were interesting days. Yo, Blue Jacks, welcome. How's everyone doing? I'm doing pretty well, thanks. How about you? Win this next game so I don't end the bracket 2-3. Ah, you got this. Final round is coming up soon. We've got a couple matches. We're about halfway through the matches. We just got a 10-6 submission. And then that means that everyone else is rounding out their matches. Hopefully getting some closer ones. Or most likely getting some closer ones. Fun times. Look at all these people with initiative already setting up their rooms. You guys are geniuses. Me and Shido entered the blue thing you showed me earlier. Oh, that's right, I favorited it, but I never got around to actually entering it. I'll probably enter too, so I'll see you guys in the Impact Blues thing. It's funny actually, earlier I was so they have a YouTube channel as well, which you might want to have a look at, and you can see what sort of stuff they do. They hold a lot of events, like basically every day they stream, and like very frequently they're just streaming like spectating matches. I don't know what exactly they're doing, but they're just like smaller scale events. They have a bunch of matches lined up, and they just spectate a bunch, and it's really neat. Really neat. I'm excited for it. I'm glad you guys were able to get something out of that. It should be a lot of fun. A really good learning experience. Again, I think one of the reasons why I've been able to push myself so far in Puyo is because of how much I played with the Japanese players in the past like 2-3 years. Right, like without Puyo Chronicle, I would not be where I am today. Like without having gotten Puyo Chronicle, I would be nowhere near as where I am today. Playing just on Puyo Tetris would not have done it for me. And again, especially like all those tough matches I was able to play on there, stuff like the OU League was one of the biggest and most important things for me in developing my skills. So yeah, hopefully you guys get something big out of it too. It should be fun. Don't want to talk to the top players though? Well, you don't have to necessarily start with the top players. You can work your way up with the people. Build up that confidence. Don't need to throw yourself into the deep end too often. That feel on Sega? Oh no. Sega. Two things to go to. You're a harpoon. Hello. Want to dance with the top players, as in dance I mean battle. Saying there, good morning. Hope you slept well. Alright, it's okay. We're almost there. Puyo Puyo DA battle. Yeah. That's the best way to do things. Yoshi and Shido. So chaotic? What is that meant to mean, huh? What is this new finding bringing to the table? Game theory, Yoshi is Shido. Wait, whether this means Yoshi over Shido or the other way around is left for interpretation. Yoshi is reverse Shido. What does that even mean? Reversed? Yoshi does what she does. I'm the anti-Shido. I'm the one who has to beat up the Shido. Shido bullies everyone. I have to like make sure that Shido's put Shido in their place, right? I need to do it for him. Yoshi Shio. She doesn't do awkward, so I'm the better player. You should see me in Fever. See me in Fever. Oh yeah, true. I do perfectly in Tetris, right? I can do like lots of Tetris perfect clears. Very funny. All clears, those are perfect clears. Learn the law. Who said all clears? Oh, okay, yeah. But yeah, if I'm the anti-cheater, I don't like Fever. Yeah, I can play Fever in Tetris. And you can play Tsu. No, I want to play Tsu too, actually. It's okay, I'll still be anti-shooter. I'll do what I must. Shido's also no. Shido's definitely not a Tetris player. Sin. That's not how this world works. There's Fever well, and Shido doesn't touch Fever. Again, compliments, right? Exactly. Doesn't play Fever. That means he's the villain. Exactly. See? Glad you guys know who the protagonist is. Bubba and Sand. Let's watch. It's the guy who can casually make 15 chains, says Sand. We're watching Bubba and Sand now. The moment Shido plays Tetris is the moment we know the world is ending. Exactly. Be the villain if he did play Fever and played Carbuncle. I mean, that sounds like Shido. No, I pressed the wrong one. Let me leave. Oops. I thought it was Sand. I can't read. I can't read. Pokemon fan says if I win a raffle twice in a row, it's rigged, by the way. I'm mentioning new raffle master. We'll see. Fever Mall? Oh my gosh, Fever Mall. They really made her the anti-L. Okay, wait. What code? I like how Bubba went and replied to his old message instead of retyping 1111. Like, was that really more effective? it's okay. He can make 15 chains, right? Okay. So today Bobby is building Sandwich. Sand is building GCR into Sandwich. I think you can tell whose build I prefer at this time.
1,
Very,
Two.
very epic 2 double from Sand. Baba 2 is unable to get his chain
One.
dug out.
One,
Sand is
two.
following up with a 3 chain.
acid wash.
Very nice play.
Just wait
Is
till
Frankie
next
here?
time.
By 1,
I'm pretty sure he is. Oh, is the anti-owl? That means owl hates fun. Yeah, she just likes to be stinky. She plays for keeps. I hope Frankie's here. If not, you can take the
1,
the
two.
buy, I guess. But
acid wash.
who knows?
2,
Alright, nice
cross
high, a
space
double from
for
Bubba.
four.
Sand.
2,
circle.
There's nothing
3,
red up there, but the purples are
Four.
very powerful here.
5, sapphire.
Alongside the greens, but the purples would have been enough even.
Oh no!
Nice.
Just wait till next time.
By 1,
Sand takes another. Interesting build from Sand. I love it.
1,
1,
I guess it's just selling GTR, hey? Anyhow, Bubba's building Sandwich again. Those blues don't link up, unfortunately. But that's okay,
1,
because Sand is
Two.
building another 2 double. Bubba responds with a 2 chain and only receives 5 garbage. It's almost aligned, but not
1,
quite. 3 chain from
Two.
Sand. Bubba unable to get any
Acid
reds. That extension was too risky. Needing 3 reds is a lot
Just
to
wait
ask
till
for,
next
unfortunately.
time.
by 1,
The game is not that nice. Alright. Bubba with the L shape. Sand with the GTR. Lots of yellows coming up.
1,
Bubba would be looking pretty good. Sand looking pretty good as well. Very high build. I don't know about that tail from Sand though.
1,
Bubba with the 1 chain. A bit of an inconvenience, 3 garbage.
1,
1,
Alright, 2 chain from Sand.
2,
Finally counter-attacking. Bubba tanks very
1,
easily. Very
Two.
huge 5 chain.
3,
What the heck,
Four.
Sand?
celadon.
I don't think that was intentional because it exploded, but Bubba was unable to get main chain off in time.
just wait till
I
next
guess Sand
time.
takes
By
it.
1,
We're reds. Sad. I assume Frankie isn't here anymore then, right? That's kind of inconvenient. Man. Forgot Purple? Yeah. Stairs hype though. Is Sand gonna be a bully because of the stairs? Let's see. How does this work?
1,
Oh, I see.
1, 2,
That's an option.
1,
Sand with
One.
another 2 chain.
2, 1,
Bubba with another.
2,
1,
Oh,
just wait till next time.
by 1,
yeah, those stairs did look very hard to complete. That transition area, lots going on there. Alright. Whoa, Southern GTR into the L shape's even more hearty than normal GTR into it. Ouch. It's alright though.
1,
Sand has a 2
Two.
double 3. Bubba with a main
Acid
chain.
wash.
Sand out chain.
2,
Yo, they
Three.
both went for the L shape though,
Cross
off of the
space
solid
for
GTR. These
6,
guys, if you're gonna make a solid GTR,
seven,
don't use the funny
eight,
L shape off of
one.
it. That just
backhand
gives
slip
2,
grip.
you bleh.
3,
Crying
4,
face emoji moment.
celadon.
Yo, the 5
Oh
cuts
boy.
though. Sand is unable to
Oh boy.
clear. Bubba
Wait,
takes a
what?
point.
Looks like I won.
Very epic. Did you know? sandwich from Baba. Sand looking like he wants to attack a whole bunch right now. He could have gone for attack like a while ago. He could have used the
One.
Okay, he's just going for a full
Two.
chain. That's
3.
huge.
Sire.
Just wait till next time.
I won.
He could have attacked a bit earlier if he wanted to as well. He had some pieces that... I didn't even know my controller was running low on battery. When was it saying that? Did I not see it? Oh my gosh, I actually need a controller in anyway. Yeah, you get funny noises for a little bit while I plug in my controller, because usually someone calls it out too. Did no one notice as well? I swear I wasn't getting the notifications. I didn't see them. And I can't hear them because I'm deaf. And I'm blind. And I'm hungry. Oh yes, peak gameplay. Oh look, it's 2-6 now. See? See, I would play wired, but I sit away from the, like, once I get my setup, I'm probably going to be sitting, well, I am going to be sitting close enough that I can play wired all the time, but since I'm in the living room, yeah, okay, it's not as close. Yes. Nice chain bubble. I can't believe he scored so many points. I saw it all. Ah yes.
Oh no!
In the spectator list.
Just
Where's
wait
the
till next
spectator list?
time.
I won.
Is it Y? Wait, does it work here? X. Y. X. Oh. Or was it only at the start of the round? Oh. I was just curious. Anyway. Now that detour is over.
1, 2.
Ow!
We have Baba, who is being epic.
1,
Sand, who is also
2.
3
1,
chain.
2. Acid wash.
10 chain.
Back cross spacewalk. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Also
One.
10 chain. I think it's a 10 chain.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Oh, never mind, it's a dog double.
7, 8. Sapphire.
It's okay. Apparently my 4 AM brain can still
3. Back cross spacewalk.
do estimations on chains, which is nice. Why am I able to do this?
1, 2,
Okay.
3.
Sand is
Sire.
being funny.
1,
Bobbit
2,
is being also funny. I said yes, Super Solanges here. That's a good name.
5. Back cross spacewalk.
Baba
1,
sending back.
2.
Sand.
Acid
Exploding.
wash. Oh boy.
Baba takes
Oof.
another point.
Wait, what?
Looks like I won. One, 2. Swinging.
1, 2. Acid. Oh boy.
Baba's the one doing the big fighting
One.
now.
2.
Oh, he tables the turn.
Lightning drop.
Wait,
Looks like
what?
I won.
Oh, Sega. Getting lunch because I'm hungry now. I'm still hungry this whole time. Nice game, right? My 3-2 fighting results. Yo, nice meme. You did great. Sega. Murder is not worth it. It's okay, game is hard. Okay. Time to pick. Pick up. It was 3-7 question mark. Was it 3-7? Or 4-7? Ah yes, 4-7. Yep, Baba says the same. One. Okay, it's time to finish this. Look, I can actually do a thing this time. There we go.
Be starting soon.
I won't lose.
Okay. Oh, we have Zeke. Okay.
One.
Go the sand. You one chained.
One.
Huh.
One.
The bubble stairs are looking a bit scary. I don't know if that's like easily recoverable.
Two.
Yeah, that looks very difficult to recover now.
One.
And Sand is just
Two.
being a bully anyway.
3. Cyan.
No, very nice attacks. They're so clean. Nom nom. I want to consume. They... Nice.
1.
Nice one. Bubble with the 2 chain. I think should have waited for next piece though. To get more power. Yeah.
1.
Baba, go for main chain, go for main chain.
2.
Smart, good one. 4, 5, 6, 7.
Six.
1.
Sand has like 5 chain or something. Oh, this is 6.
4.
There we go.
Lapis lazuli. Oh boy.
Baba takes another. Yes, 5 chain, very good follow up.
3. 4.
And that's 5-8.
Wait, what?
Sorry, you never stood a chance.
Yoshi's losing it? What? Isn't my game late? I mean, my comment. You're the one losing it. Actually, you could say that Sand was losing it because.
1. 2.
Never mind, I guess Baba is.
1.
1.
Maybe?
1.
No!
2.
Hey. Aww.
I won.
5-9. Finish my final game? You're nice. Rate your experience, I want. Match point. Bit of an interesting situation for Sand here. Oh my gosh, is that the transition? That's kind of goofy.
1.
3 chain here.
2.
Alba's gonna attempt to take that
Acid
damage.
wash.
Going for the reds. Can he get him? He gets the
1.
reds.
2.
Sand is in a very good position to just try and extend a little more though.
3.
Oh, he tried to extend with the reds? Wait, you can't. Oh, you're not gonna get reds.
8.
Oh my gosh.
9.
You should have listened to me, obviously.
Wait, what?
Oh, wait, this is 7 out of 10?
You
You're
never
nice.
stood a chance.
That's pretty good. can't complain about a rating like that. But hey, if it wasn't a negative experience and you got something out of it, I guess it was all worth it in the end.
1.
10 out of 10 if that little mishap with the game not letting my move my Puyo to left. Ah,
1.
yeah, it's a shame. Hey, it wasn't something in my hands, right? So I think I did a good job. I hope so.
2, 3,
How do you guys put up with me and my YoshiAus?
2.
I really do so much.
4.
8 chain from Bar.
6.
It's a 10 chain from
7.
Sand.
8. Sapphire. Cobalt.
why me? Aww.
I won.
I only got 6 to 10 because Sand winner. Wow 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 wow. The winner.
Aww.
I won.
Just got a couple matches left now. We're almost there. Oh, we got a DC. Nice. Good way to do this. All right. Let's get a PB in 2-minute mode because that would actually be revolutionary. We're just waiting for a couple matches to finish. This is what we do. This is for fun.
3, 2,
Why was Yoshi losing it? I'm not losing it. Oh, I'm mentally right here, pointing at nothing. Fancy game number switches out of charge. That's sad times. Yeah, this chain is kind of bad. What the heck, only 13? Sad. Illegal extensions for the win. Only 13. It is pathetic. 13's like what should be my average in normal games after I've been attacking and defending. That's actually what I'm striving for now. I can kind of consistently get like 11s and 12s are like decently enough as well. But I want to be able to get 13s. And I feel like that's an A-League sort of thing as well. Being able to chain that high that consistently is super solid. It means you've got like a really, really solid grasp at that point. Chaining. Wow, 600k still. Alright. Just 2 more. 2 more. No, this is 4 a.m. It's almost 5 a.m. wait, Sand and Bubba haven't put theirs in, and Pokemon Fan and Alex also. Okay, hold on. No, we're done. Never mind. Wait, I can't report score because challenge is funny, so I need to refresh the page first. ちょっと待ってください. Oh. Caught it. Okay, so the winner of today's advanced pool of the monthly today, where's my screen? Ta-da! Hello everybody, it's me. I'm here to tell you about this. So, look at all these rounds, it's so cool. Look, it's almost 5 AM anyway. So, basically the winner is... Okay, hold on. So, we got Alex, who didn't really show up much, Frankie, Zeke, Steve, Seth, Megapig, Missing Nerd, Pokemon Fan, Snowwatt, Rushy Ram 11th, and Chaotic taking the 10th place there. And we have Meep Sheep, Icy, Soapy, NF Miguel, Spacey Soundy, Terramist, and then in the 4-1 section we have Zafable, Babatu, Shido Puyo, and in first place, I Eat Sand. Congratulations everyone. Shido had a better score difference, but Sand won more, and that's what matters. Right? There were a lot of 9-9s. It was crazy. Yeah, congrats. You did it. You didn't say make you better at Puyo? I don't know. Maybe. She had a better score. Doesn't matter. You won more. Okay guys, are you ready for RNG? And today's winner is... 1. Who was the first person to sign up? Participants. I know I can check here, but like I'm lazy. And today's winner is... Icy Soapy! Woo! They're the raffle winner. Yay! So your loss was 199. That's true. Could have actually gone either way. Demolished the first Friday night, and so now you also destroy the first monthly. You're really making a name for yourself, Kufanon. Where have you been all this time? I see you lurking my streams sometimes, but I don't see you on the Discord much either. It's like, do you just hide in the shadows? Like, who do you talk to? How do you know all these things? Do you just watch a bunch of Japanese plays? Is that like literally all you're... I'm so confused. Or are you just meant to be a mystery? You slowly reveal yourself over time. 3-2 is good. Look, you guys can actually see the thing now. Instant DQ, any percent loss strats. Of course. Yay! We did it, guys. Congratulations, everybody. You're all pros. Why did it auto to sandwich? I already arranged one with sandwich. Ah, good. I can see forever. I can't see forever, because I'm going to fall asleep. Hungrily. All I do is luck? Oh, is that what it is? Okay, that makes sense. Eyes back, hi back. Plus 53 players? Oh no. Sign telling me to become a witch player? Okay, I'll do one more before I go. We're gonna do this for Kufanon. I will show you what you should do. This is how you do it, Kufanon. Where's Witch? Ah,
It's potion time!
okay. This is how you play.
3, 2, 1.
One. 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 One.
No, don't play like this actually. This sucks.
One.
This is so bad. This is not how you play the
One.
game. I'm so sorry.
One. One.
Please do not follow these steps.
One. Two.
Oh, I guess you can.
3. 4.
Maybe it's okay.
6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. Supernova! One.
Where are the purples? There we go. We did it. Wait,
Is that all you got?
okay, game over. We can all go home. It's okay. Don't look at the score. Do Fron. No, that was for Kufinon, also known as Sand Eater. You do better than me, okay? You can do better than me because you're not hungry or something. Thomas was gonna front stack, but I did L shape more than front. I don't even know proper L shape. You know what? That's cool too. From once, that was something. I was ignored. What happened? Just like it's 5 AM for Yoshi, so it's 3:30, and she's going to go to sleep. Salama. Yoru. Sleep weru. Chaotic. That's very Microsoft. Yo, I'm soft. Hi. Casually putting 14 chain at 5 AM. Is 14 not good enough? Where's this 12 chain sandwich copy pasta? It's in Rycon's chat. Go watch Rycon. Go watch Rycon. I'm hungry. Hi, hungry. I'm also hungry. What if I ever murdered that, but I split all my pieces? Pupinia cries. Food after I finished my 5th round. What did you all do? I did nothing. Yeah. Okay. Well. Alright, well, that's gonna be it from today's monthly. Ate before the start, can't eat in the morning, my body's weird. Well, it's okay. Everything will be okay. So, we will see you guys who are only here at this time and stuff next month. That's February. That's February. Did you know it's February? Like, when was it in February? When is it gonna be? It's probably gonna be on like the 20th or something, 21st, because my birthday is on the 13th. So kind of staying up after my birthday on the 13th into the 14th is probably not a good idea. Probably. So I should probably do it on 2021. Good night and eat food. Eat food before I sleep? That's a top tier idea. Should that be good morning? No, it's a good night. Get some rest, thank you. Yes, I will. Raffle we did, it was icy. Yes. Alright. As for people who are regular on my streams, we'll be back like probably tomorrow. So we'll be back tomorrow. I'm busy during the day, but I'll probably be streaming in the evening, and I'll probably I'm gonna say this and not do it, but now I'm gonna do it so I can spite myself. We're gonna keep working on the Puyo guide, hopefully. We're gonna do the scripting for the second part, so that should be good. Maybe next month, we'll see if I import stream like I did this month. Everyone who joined today, I hope you all had a good time. Hopefully you're joining in next month as well. Hopefully you're inviting your friends for next month as well. It should be a lot of fun. These are always a lot of fun for me to hold, even if I'm dead tired by the end of it all. Again, I still love watching all of you guys play and watching you interact. It's a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys enjoy talking to each other as well, even if Shido is a bully and we... Oh, I see my show. Join when you're tired anyway, Sin. I used to have to wake up at 2:30 in the morning for these. It was normal. And I played well anyway. Sometime. Use Fron by the next bracket. Yeah, set some goals before the next bracket. Them being monthly means you have a whole month to improve. You have so much time. Go do some cool stuff, right? And I'll see most of you then. Because I know most of you are like just around for the monthlies. Because time zones. Practice CP the whole time and I was playing well. See, I told you. Yeah, next time. I'll see you guys then. For now though, as always, hope you enjoyed the monthly. Hope you all enjoyed today's stream. Hope you enjoyed... thanks again for sticking around. I don't know what you get out of this. But like... I'm happy. Have a good night, everybody. Have a great rest of the day or night. Oh, I love you guys. I will see you all next time. Bye bye.